and eventually that will lead to a successful entrepreneurship. So this is the topic he's going to cover, and I think you are going to have a very wonderful session. I look forward for that, and I again sincerely thank Rajarajeshwari Group of Institution and the management and Dr. Amudra sir and Civil Department for giving us the opportunity, to organize this session. And I think Rajarajeshwari Group of Institution is going in a right path in redefining how an academic institution should be down the road, encouraging more entrepreneurs and the job creators in a campus, along with social entrepreneurship and other innovations like frugal innovation. So I can see, I can foresee that 5 years or 10 years down the road we can produce and we can support more social entrepreneurs in our campus. So with that, I let our audience or the anchor, whoever is going to coordinate today's session to take over from here. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
For your valuable introduction about today's guest and the importance of the today's technical talk. Good morning, everyone. So very good here. It's my pleasure to host this program for this valuable technical talk. I get this privilege to warmly welcome our delegates on this day. On the blessings of Almighty, it's my admire to start national level entrepreneurial leadership talk on frugal innovations and social entrepreneurship for engineers jointly organized by Department of Civil Engineering and Aurora Institute Innovation Council. Now, I invite Dr. Aravindan sir to deliver the welcome speech for today's program. Please, all of you, mute yourself. Mr. Aravindan, you can continue.
Hello, am I audible here? Yes.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. So, good morning, one and all. Today, I welcome on behalf of the head of Department of Civil Engineering and the Rajarajeshwari Institution Innovation Council, and we are combinedly organizing this session. And I welcome the organizing committee, Dr. Chandrasekhar and Dr. R. Balakrishna, Dean, Dr. S. Dean, and he is Dean of Research and Innovation, and Dr. V. Ramesh, Professor and Head of Department of Civil Engineering. Dr. Amuduraj is the President of Innovation Incubation Council for carrying out this wonderful session. And Dr. C. Ramesh is the convener of this organizing committee, and Professor Malarvili is being the Civil Engineering Department faculty who from our department, and I welcome all staffs from Civil Engineering Department and other staff members. And I highlight and welcome the chief guest of today's session, Professor Dr. Raman Gujral. He is the Director of Department Project Corporate Regional Director, Southern Region Office, Bangalore. He is working in Entrepreneurship Development Institution of India, and he is the right person to deliver this topic. So, frugal innovations and social entrepreneurship. And so it is a part where entrepreneurship is required from the civil engineering department. Each and every profession and each and every person of civil engineering department or engineers are capable of becoming an entrepreneur. So engineering is not only the stream where you get jobs, where you create some jobs. So you can make that and you can create. So now while creating a business, there is some need of and there is major need of the financial aspect. And so how to use the financial resources optimum. So it is the need of the entrepreneur. So if we want to jump into straight away to the entrepreneurship, it is very hard. So it will be very much helpful like this golden hand by the resource person. He is having nearly 30 years of experience of guiding the entrepreneur. So we students and we participants have the capability of creating an entrepreneurship venture. And if you want to do that, if you have the guidance of the experienced hand, so you will be getting into the entrepreneurship, and it is a very wide and most opportunity place, and where you get the opportunity to grow yourself and with limited amount of expense. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you need some expense, and how to use the expense in a right way, and how to make this social entrepreneurship. The thing is, not you only growing, you are growing the society also. It is the highlight of social entrepreneurship. We are not only interested in dealing with the self development, and we are also interested in social development. And I hope that the distinguished guest, so today is the right person to give this deliver address, and I hope that this event may have a grand success. Yes, over to you, Bhavita ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Ashwini LK to give introduction about today's resource person, Professor Dr. Raman Gujral, Regional Director, Entrepreneurship Development Institution of India.
Thank you, Babita. Myself, Ashwini LK, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Raman Gujral, Director, Department of Projects, Corporate, Regional Director, Southern Regional Office, Bengaluru, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. Dr. Raman Gujral has over 30 years of experience in the field of entrepreneurship development. He has expertise in new enterprise creation and in extending support to the existing entrepreneurs. He has developed curriculum, modules, and structures for various entrepreneurship development activities, specializes in the areas of business opportunity identification and guidance, project report preparation, and entrepreneurship. Also worked on various entrepreneurship development models through CSR initiatives of corporates like Facebook, HSBC, Accenture, Walmart, HP, and ITC in India. He has also handled the task of networking and catalyzing vital linkages. He has widely traveled for entrepreneurship-related assignments to places such as Laos, PDR, Iran, Philippines, Comoros, and Malaysia. Thank you, sir. We welcome you to the today's technical. Ma'am.
Thank you, Ashwini. Now it's time to play the curtain raiser to invite our resource person to take over the session. Sir, over to you. Heartily welcome from RRGI and from the Institution Innovation Council. I request you to take over the session and deliver the talk on entrepreneurship, sir.
So, good morning, each and everyone. And I'm really extremely happy and delighted to be part of the Rajeshwari College of Engineering, the most renowned institution in South India. And the initiative taken by the Department of Civil Engineering and Rajeshwari Institution Innovation Council. I really think that the kind of initiative taken by the head of the institution, Dr. T. Chandrasekhar and Dr. V. Ramesh, and the kind of follow-up and initiation done by Dr. Amut Raj, who is also the president of RRIC. And I'm also very much grateful to Dr. C. Ramesh and Dr. Malavirisby, who is also very much instrumental in doing such kind of workshops, webinars to provide all kind of support to the students. And the the kind of your team is doing under your leadership of the principal, maybe Dr. Arvindan or Dr. Babita and Dr. Ashwini, all you are doing a better and best possible job at this time when the students are little bit frustrated. They are not finding too much of opportunity to take up the things that they want to do. So that is why I've been discussing this with Dr. Amutraj earlier also, that how this IIIC can take the plans to meet the students under this kind of national level entrepreneurship leadership talk on frugal innovations and entrepreneurship for engineering. So the students are very sharp, they are very knowledgeable, and they are also very much informed. Our job, or even my job for today, is to only share some of my thoughts with them, which they know very well. And it is only the factor that matters. Like, you are all from the civil engineering, you have bricks, you have mortar, you have tools, you know everything, but how to place the things, that is more important. So children, the students, I'm not going to give you anything which you don't know. I'm going to discuss only the things which you know, but I'm just doing some kind of uh, allocation properly, the way in civil engineering you do. And it should be what should come first, what should come second, what should come third. Then only you can construct a building. Similarly, you can construct your career by doing these kind of bits and pieces in order. So that is the reason I thought that I can talk on how the student can create value for himself and herself through entrepreneurship and innovation. Definitely, the social enterprise will come if you are humble, you are worrisome towards the your country, your global planet. Then only you can create value. So when we talk about entrepreneurship and creating value, sometimes people think that entrepreneurship is only doing business, making money, opening a shop, opening Starbucks or Chayo's franchise. I think uh, this may be correct, that entrepreneurship segment is not like studying engineering. Entrepreneurship is not studying medicine to become a medical doctor. So after studying entrepreneurship, you cannot start doing surgery. So you are not qualified doctor after doing entrepreneurship study or course or any information related to entrepreneurship. But if you are not entrepreneurial by mindset, in that case, you may not be a successful doctor also. So even after becoming a doctor, you know that out of 100, only 10 doctors which are very good known to you, or you rely on them in Bangalore or in Kochi or in Trichy or in Chennai, from where you are, or in Delhi. But what about those rest 90% doctors? They also studied similar thing, but because of the lack of entrepreneurial or initiative, these are not successful. Same goes with the lawyers, advocates, same goes with the engineers, and same goes with the faculty members also, those who are teaching to you. Some of the faculty members are very closely associated with the students, and some of the faculty member, they come to the class only to take the session, complete their session, goes back, and there is no connect with the students. But there are certain faculty members who are highly connected with the students, highly popular among the students. This is not because they are giving Kit Kats or good cup of coffee cafe day, tea or coffee or some kind of cookies to you. No, but the kind of connect these faculty makes with the students, we call them entrepreneurial professor, we call them entrepreneurial doctors, we call them entrepreneurial engineers. So what I am looking for to inculcate entrepreneurial mindset among yourself, so that wherever you start your journey, your career, you should be a successful person. Even if you are joining Amazon, you're joining Google, or you're joining other L&T company, or you're joining any other Godrej group for construction, or SP group, Shapoorji Pallonji, or Tata infrastructure, anywhere you go, you should be known as or recognized as a most important person in that company, and everybody should be looking to you that this boy and girl or this manager is most important person of my company. So how to create your space in that big company? If it is SP group or if it is Hiranandani group, then there might be persons who are more experienced or who might be having experience of the years equal to your age. But don't worry, you can be equal to them based on your innovative approach, your entrepreneurial approach, and you can become a successful entrepreneurial manager, vice president, or president of the company, or you can reach up to the CEO or head of the group also. So what is that strategy? So I'm going to share few points here with you. And so can the host please able me to participate my screen? So that way I can share the presentation with the students. So right now I'm disabled to share the screen. So let the technology take its time. So I was just talking about that how your innovative approach can support you in getting the best slot in your life. So I request Dr.
Excuse me,
Babita.
sir, 1 minute. Preeti or Bhavita, ma'am, can you please make Dr. Raman Gujral the co-host so he can share the screen? Hello?
So,
Preeti or Bhavita, ma'am, hello?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, can you make Dr. Raman Gujral a co-host so he can share his screen? Because there are 2-3 co-hosts, I think you can make him a co-host. Only then he can share his screen.
So I was talking to the students and the faculty that you can be a successful person in your life, even if you are doing any business or you're not doing any business. Anywhere if you go, you can be a successful person and you can add value through entrepreneurship and innovation. Anybody can please, Dr. Vinoth, is the screen is visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
perfect,
directly visible.
perfect.
So let's see that who is an entrepreneur. Basically, I'm not going to be too much of definition, but anybody who organizes a business venture and assumes the risk for it is known as an entrepreneur. But if you are joining a company, L&T Infra, definitely there also you are going to organize the business of L&T Group or their venture. Their venture might be at Yelanka, their venture might be in New Delhi, Gurgaon, or Kolkata, or Chennai. But you have to behave like an entrepreneur to organize the raw material, to organize the production, to organize the manpower. Then only you have to take some kind of risk also, that which person can go up to level 13 of the floor, which person can do the shifting of the material. All such kind of thing can be entrepreneurial, but for that you have to have such information, knowledge, attitude towards an entrepreneur. How? But another definition says anybody who takes the financial risk of initiation, operation, and management of a business. Definitely, if you want to start a business, you have to take some financial risk. I can say you can go for a startup like Flipkart by spending only 4 lakh rupees, which they started. But you have to initiate, you have to work, means operation, and you have to manage also the business. If you are sitting at home and somebody else is managing, means that you appoint the managers and hardly you go to your enterprise, then you cannot be a successful entrepreneur. So you should be sitting along with your co-workers and doing the business. That is the right strategy. Similarly, if you are working somewhere, if you are working with any corporate, you are working with Dalmia Cement, or you're working with other groups, there also you should be part of the team. Then only you can be a successful entrepreneurial manager. Or if you want to start your own business, there also your participation should be fullest of at per your capacity. Don't shy that I am the owner, so that why should I go and pull the chair? No, you have to be part of the team. So these are the entrepreneurs' competencies. But you know that hardly 10, 12 or 13 years back, within the 4 lakh rupees of investment, these two young boys, those who are equally educated, only as you are educated, engineers, and they started only selling online books. And initial, I think they did not got first order even for the first 15 days, but they did not got frustrated. They, both of them, Sachin and Vinny, they keep on promoting their website, their aggregator, and they used to stand in front of the Gangaram Book House, that is on the Church Street in Bangalore, and they used to hand over the Flipkart bookmarks. You know that when we read the book, there is a bookmark that we have reached up to page number 32 or 45, and they used to give it to the people, those who are coming out of the after purchasing the books, those the book lovers. And they used to say, sir, every day or every month or every year you come to this Gangaram bookstore, it's better. This is our website. You directly order, and within 24 hours or 36 hours, you will get the home delivery free of cost. Now, this is the, you can say, the mindset of two owners of the Flipkart. They were standing in front of Gangaram bookstore and working like a labor or any assistant. Usually many entrepreneurs or many businessmen hire such kind of person to hand over the bookmarks to the persons who are coming in Dasara Mela or some other festival. But they were doing it rightly, attacking to the audience, direct audience, and meeting them. And they were not shying away that we are IITians or we are from Rajarajeswari college, this is the most renowned college of Bangalore, or we are from this institute. Nothing. This is my job. This is my work, and I should give full to my work. Then I will grow in my career. And that is why when they participated in one of the book launch of that so-called celebrity writer, that is Chetan Bhagat, and his book was Two States. And these two boys, IITians, very junior, very humble, they raised a question that, sir, we want to tell you that we also run a small e-book store. Can you allow us to put your book 2 states on book launch? That time, Chetan Bhagat was not knowing who is Sachin Bansal and who is Binny Bansal. But he might have said yes because it's a business. And then he asked, what is the name of your this online e-book store? They said, sir, it's Flipkart. That time, nobody was knowing what is Flipkart or who they are. But today, I can assure out of 100 boys and girls, if I ask that who is Chetan Bhagat, I may get 80 answers that I know Chetan Bhagat, but 90 boys and girls will say, we know Flipkart. So you see the flip side that if you keep your goal right to your innovation, right to your idea, then you may be the most renowned person rather than those celebrities who are very renowned in their profession. So only you can start with your thought by only small money, maybe 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, or if you join a company also, there also it may be a small company, but give your 100% by starting only a 2 BHK flat in Koramangala, Bangalore, around 10, 11 years back. And with slowly they grew to 100 people company, then they become the unicorn. And you know that just they can say that they were handing over the bookmarks to handling a multi-billion-dollar company, and then they acquired many companies, including Myntra. Myntra is their specific fashion company. So from selling online books to each and everything, and now they are, after giving the success and showcasing the success, achieving everything in their life, now they are looking for some another venture, and this whole venture is now partly or fully owned by Walmart. And you know that if Walmart is looking to you, means I'm not saying that only Sachin and Billy Bansal, any boy and girl who is listening to me, if Walmart is going to look to you that what you have done is the most precious thing, then I think your success is at the peak. If Amazon is looking at you, definitely, or Google is looking at you, definitely you are the best. Or L&T is looking at you, Tata Construction is looking at you, that this is the person whose innovation is going to change their business. You may don't shy to give your business or give your startup to that to grow and nurture, and then you can start doing another startup or another business also. So I can say that they have taken right step at the right time after 11 years, and now they are doing something else. Similarly, these all are the names which started only few years back, but today they are the non-known names, whether it is Paytm or Swiggy or Grofers or Ola, all they are very small young boys and girls, small businesses, and which are known because of their innovation. What is the innovation Paytm has done? That is online transaction without doing any net banking facility or something like that. Online food, restaurant food aggregator, or Grofer is only grocery aggregator, and this Ola is having taxi or transportation aggregator. So you see, Ola is not owning any taxi in its company's name. Swiggy is not owning any restaurant, or Zomato is not owning any restaurant, or Grofer is not owning any production unit, but they are the persons who have contributed by their innovation, and today all of you know them as a big name. Similarly, the big basket, they are not growing the vegetables, but they are sending vegetables at your doorstep, even during the 18 months now or 16 months of pandemic, where all of you were locked down, but you were getting all such kind of product. Similarly, medicines, pharmacy. Dunzo in Bangalore is the most successful startup during lockdown. When this second lockdown came, that time also you would have seen sitting in your balcony, you would have seen only Dunzo boys and girls riding the bikes, and they were allowed to supply to each and every place. Another success is Baiju, that is into edutech, online edutech. So what I'm saying, you don't need to invest to construct a factory or construct a building to start manufacturing the thing. You are engineers, you are innovators, you know everything. This is your job, how to change your strategy and bring the best innovation. Similarly, only 10 years back, these two boys, Bhavish Agrawal and Ankit Bhati, they started Ola, but you know that they were not having any ownership in any kind of 200 cars or 500 taxis or 1000 taxis. No. But now, after 11 years of their success, now they are going to produce the e scooter kind of thing, which will be the two-wheeler, which will be the largest in globe, and it is going to acquire 15% of the global share in electronic vehicles. So what I'm saying, if Tesla is into e-cars, those who have pioneered, our Indian boys, they have started this big production unit, which is going to support 15% of the global demand. And this big enterprise or big industry is coming near Chennai. And this is within 10 years. So you start without any your investment, but after 10 years, you have enough money that you can spend. Either you can make Boeing kind of aircrafts, or you are going to make e-vehicles, or you are going to make vaccine, or you are going to make. So first step is start small with your innovations. Start small with your basic idea. Don't invest huge money in business or in idea. And similar goes with your job also. So don't think that today I have joined a job in Hiran Nandani Group. So within 3 months, I will be the vice president of the group. No, you have to go step by step. So similarly, if you are doing job, same thing applies. But if you're doing business, your innovation is the most important thing. And that is why the success of Ola is, earlier we used to see these kind of yellow taxis on the streets, and doors were not good, the shabby, the drivers were not properly supporting you during the travel, or they don't stop. But these new concept is good looks, no negotiation, and easy to book. And definitely the vehicle comes at your doorstep without any negotiation. Whatever is the bill, you have to pay 294 rupees. So you can transfer 294 rupees by Google Pay or by Phone Pay or Paytm, whatever it is. So there is no argument of cash transaction. There is no argument why you have come late, why you have not come. Either he will cancel your booking or he will accept your booking. So this is the kind of convenience. And then you can keep on adding the varieties like Ola Micro, Ola Share, Ola Mini, Ola Prime. If you can afford, you can book sedan, you can book Mercedes also. Then if you cannot afford, you can go for Ola Auto. Then Ola Luxury is a premium segment. Then if you want to go out, so these kind of caravan, 6-seater, 12-seaters are there. Then Ola Shuttle means from your home to office, pickup will come. and all your colleagues will go together. So from home to office, office to home, no need to book even Ola. Their vehicle will be standing in front of your office at the right time in the evening, and they will drop you at your home without even any hustle bustle. So what I want to say, start with small, but keep on innovating in your idea. If Ola would have only thought of one kind of car support, then they would have not grown. But what kind of addition to their values they have innovated, there I think they have succeeded. And Ola bike, I think they did not got too much support from local authorities, but anyway, it may also come in future. So always the rates are cheaper, the discounts are there, you can get offers, and you can give 25% off on all rides if you are 11 morning to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. All those things, they keep on innovating in their product. That is called innovation. So you keep on innovating, then only you will survive in your business. Similarly, I can say that entrepreneurs are driven not by the need to make money, but by the need to make their dreams a reality. So whatever is your dream, my dear children, students, fulfill your dream, money will come to you. But if you chase the money, you will not fulfill your dreams. So this is altogether different, that people think that with money you can buy anything, but money is limited. But if you want unlimited money, keep on innovating yourself. You will get a job initially for 12 lakh rupees per annum. Then you may get hike, or you may change the new company where you will get 18 lakh rupees. Then you can get 25 lakh rupees, then you get 50 lakh rupees. But this depends how entrepreneurial you are. So you have to study entrepreneurship also to become successful. That is why I can say that if you are innovative, so you can be a kind of a Google company who is only a search engine. And before Google, there were so many other search engines. I used to do on Internet Explorer, or there were other search engines. But why everybody is on Google Chrome or Google? That is the reason, because of they have not only a search engine, but they have interactive maps, discussion group, comparison of shopping, image library. There are so many things which you know much more than I know related to this search engine. And that is why they grew through acquisition and strategic alliances. It means that if you are a small startup, you keep on collaborating with other boys' businesses also, so that slowly, your business will be having more facilities, more support. If you are only supplying cement, why don't you add chalk, lime, or other products? Then I think whoever is the entrepreneur is doing such other kind of paints, primer, or some other kind of things, definitely you should be collaborating with such kind of entrepreneurs. So that is called growth and alliances. Similarly, if I go down, that Google is known as an innovative company, and that is why they develop them very fast. They change their services very fast. Then they establish internal web page for tracking new ideas, and then corporate culture promotes creativity and innovative. What is this corporate culture? Because Google, there is nobody named as Mr. Google. There is no Mr. Google. All the employees, they are making the Google, and you can be part of that team. But if you want to be part of Google, then you should be creative and innovative. If you are creative and innovative, you are going to be more successful person in your life. But if you are me too type, who cares, whatever salary I'm getting, I will give only that much of hours of time, then you may get salary of 6 lakh per month, per year, but it may not go to 6 to 7 or 6 to 6.5 in another 3 years. You may be only on the wish of your employer. Similarly, if you are in a business, you cannot grow if you are not creative and innovative. So you can see these all are the products which Google is giving you day to day, whether it is Google Drive, Google Photos, or Google Maps, whatever it is. And that is why there are more than 100 billion searches monthly on Google, and more than 1.5 million businesses people are doing because of Google. The businesses are running because of Google. And then Google Translate recent past is in 109 languages at various levels. So how good that even if somebody knows only Tamil, then also she can use or he can use Google the way they want to do. And that these all are acquisitions. Like other people were hesitating to buy YouTube because nobody was sure that whether YouTube is going to do, and Facebook missed this deal, and Google paid this much of huge dollars of crores and crores of rupees, and only within 1 year this money they recovered out of YouTube. So how to acquire that, this is also your idea. Every next 60 seconds, 300 hours of video will be uploaded on YouTube. And this may go more than 300 plus, I can say now 400 hours. Who is uploading? You are uploading, your friends are uploading, corporates are uploading, companies are uploading, and who is getting money? YouTube is getting money. So this is the idea and a concept. Whether you think on idea but you don't act, then your friends will act. So every day, whatever idea comes to you, act on that idea. That is your initiation. Even in United States, almost
Manu, can you tell
75
me the full form for J5?
full form of
What is the short range frequency it is going to use?
which frequency?
How much distance it can cover?
Distance, I'm not getting you, man. Please, can you elaborate? Hello?
Doctor, you can continue. Her voice is a little feeble, so you can continue.
My voice is feeble?
No, your voice is perfect. The person who is asking question, maybe in the end, he can put in the chat window, so you can continue.
Okay. So what I was telling that even 75% plus in US search market, the Google has acquired the space. So hardly 25% people are looking for other search engines. So if you add value to your business, definitely people will come to you. But if you will not add value to your business or your services or even your individual profile also, if you are not good at Excel, if you are not good at other PPTs, if you are not good in doing analysis, definitely you are missing the bus. So we want you to master these things. This is the right time when you are not spending too much of time commuting from your home to college, but you do lots of courses where you can innovate, you can acquire such kind of things that anybody who can say, can you do this? Yes, you can say, I can do. So all these things can happen because Google is providing you a most work-friendly environment. You can say, no, this is not the office, this is some restaurant. No, this is an office where they foster and enable innovations. That is why the time, whether you want to work or you want to play games, nobody bothers. But end of the month, end of the year, they will ask what you have done, and you are responsible for your own career rather than somebody like in army, says that morning 4 o'clock, stand in the queue, do the march past, and then go back to your for your breakfast, then lunch, then again parade, then this. They don't want such kind of mindsets. They want the mindset, somebody is playing here and somebody is working here, but both of them are going to be responsible for their career. And that is why they have different environments to work. Whether you want to work sitting on this place, you want to work this, you want to have chat with your clients like that, or you want to read books in between your work, that is good, because this gives you more innovation. And even at the time of working and how to strategize your targets and all that, they used to give enough things to think about that refresh your mind, and then you again go back. So these are all the global strategies, what kind of strategies can be done, and you can have some mocktail while working, or you can take leave, you can only have a cup of tea or coffee, but the Google's benchmarks are enabling highest efficiency with ultimate creativity. They still, you think that they are playing billiards or pool, but their efficiency, the employees' efficiency is much higher. Those who only come and sit in the office for 10 hours and go back without giving any productivity. So your productivity, your innovation grows more if you are less tight, you are less bound to do the things, but your creativity increase more if you are liberal. But you should have be disciplined, you should have be responsible, and you should be looking for your career. If you want to play for 3 days, play. But in the back of your mind, it should be there, I am going to be the head of the L&T infrastructure, or I am going to be the vice president of the Hiranandani group, or any cement factory, or any other production unit, or any other startup also. So that is why if you want to work, you can work like in this kind of nanopods, and whenever you want to sleep, you can sleep also. So this kind of facility, metro naps, we can say, these kind of naps you can take, so that you can be more refreshed, innovative, rather than sitting like in a bank or a post office chair and doing only 10 transactions in a day. These boys and girls, these employees give more output, so that you can have your work during your some kind of having some kind of snacks, or you can do work with the change workplace. Now, if you think that how can this boy can do work lying like this, but if he's giving productivity by lying like this, why you are thinking again and again that office should be only one chair and one table where everybody will sit for 10 years? He will get bored in sitting in that place. So today you are sitting here, tomorrow you can sit at other place and you can give the best output. So these all the things are related to increase your innovation, but you should have good food also. So whatever you want to have, all these things are there. And that is why these products are in the market, created by all those boys and girls which you have seen working in various more conducive, more likely environment which everybody wants to work. So that web search or Google Maps, Google Chrome, Gmail, Google Plus, Google Drive, Hangout, Play Store, Translate, Book, or News, or Google Earth, these all are the creation by all boys and girls like you working in Google. But you can start your own startup. Definitely Google will come and say that give me this startup, I want to give you 5,000 crore rupees for all kind of product. So that is the reason I can say that if you want to be an entrepreneur, you are the participant, means you are doing something, you are not the observers. You are player, you are not a fan. because fans are in a stadium, there are 50,000 fans, but there are only one Dhoni, or there is only one Virat Kohli, or there is one Ronaldo for whom you go and clap. But if you are not a participant or you are not a player, you are not putting your fullest, then you may become the fan of that person, but you will not get that celebrity or that successful or that achievers place. So whether you want to become a fan of somebody or you want to become a player, it depends on your own entrepreneurial mindset. If you are a player, definitely someday you will out on zero, or someday you will not put any ball on goal. That is fine. But always be a player in your career rather than clapping for others. That is why entrepreneur should always be optimist. Don't get disturbed with small failures. So if you are entrepreneurial mindset, if your boss shouts at you or give you some bad remarks, you improve yourself, but don't get disturbed, because the right amount of time and money you can do anything. But if you lose your optimism, your player attitude, or your participation in your job or in your business, then you may not be a successful person in your career. So that is why you should be more creative, more skilled, and more innovative in any process, because this is your thought, and you are a creative person. So all thoughts are in your brain, but you are not applying your thoughts. That is why you are not innovative. But once you bring this particular thought and you put it into application, then we call you are a innovator. I can give you example of one professor from Christ University. He is a professor in English, and when he came to me, he showed me some video that he has some technology that with the fallen coconut leaf, he can make the drinking straw, which are 100% biodegradable. So replacement of plastic and paper. I was so surprised that how can an English professor can think about these kind of new innovations or new kind of technology. So I'm saying that and he's a very successful, and he was part of the president team to Philippines, Indonesia, other places also. But I'm saying that it hardly matters whether you are a civil engineer, it hardly matters whether you are a advocate, or it hardly matters whether you are a mechanical engineer or computer science engineer. Always thoughts are there in your mind. The only thing which you lack or I lack, that I'm not putting my thoughts into action. And that is why I'm not innovator. I'm only a thoughtful person. So thoughtful person may be a good person, but he may not become the success because of he's not putting innovation. That is why creativity is thinking of new things, but innovation is doing new things. So I want you to do new things rather than only think of new things. So please implement your thoughts. Don't worry, spend 10 lakhs, 10,000, spend 10 rupees, but do something, whatever is your pocket allows. So that is why it is thinking differently, thinking creatively, and thinking insightfully is the more innovative person. And you should always think for unmet needs. Then your innovative strategy will come out, because whatever is the demand in the market, and don't go for the conventional products, because if you start again another big basket, then it will not be a big success, because they have already created their pathway. You should always think something with the new product, new process, new forms, new business ideas. Then I think you are more innovative. And similar you can apply wherever you are going to join the company. Go for new products, new services, new way of doing the things. The company will may reject initially, but if you are you have convincing strategy and you have your own good mindset, definitely you should convince your management that, sir, this should be done by this. Once you get the success, next time you will be in the boardroom and you will be addressing to the top management. This is the goodness of innovation, which I'm talking about. So don't think only that R&D team should do some research and development for you, and then you will bring the new kind of cement or mortar. No, innovation is always application of old technologies. You can use the old technologies, A plus B plus C or whatever it is, new processes, new structures, organizational creativity and more. It all, the basic formulas, basic funda, motor is motor or chemical is chemical, but which chemical should be added to which other chemical to convert the thing, this is your innovation. So that is what I am saying. I'm not telling that you go and get some new chemical. That is R&D. But existing products in the market, how it can be collaborated in a different way, that is innovation. So it can be a product innovation, service innovation, or a process innovation. If it is a product innovation, means how you change the product which is earlier available in the market, like disposable mug. So after drinking your cup of coffee, you can eat the cookie which is there within the business. That is lavasa, which they are doing it. So it can be applicable with tea also. So you can add cardamom into this dough. You can add some ginger powder or something like that. Then it can be a masala tea flavor, or it can be a mint. So it can be a mouth freshener also. So after drinking your tea and you're having some samosa or bhaji, then you can have this, you can eat this. So it will be a mouth freshener also. Now these are the things. Cup is in this globe for more than Mohenjo-daro, Harappa time. But how to innovate the cup, this is your job. This is your responsibility. Service innovation, like driveway in McDonald's is known for more than 50 years, but allowing these people also can increase your more business. So don't discount that poor cannot go and buy a burger, but if you allow them, definitely you will get more business. So ideas to innovation always goes by spotting the need. Always keep on spotting the need in the market. Then spot the solution. Who will do what kind of formulas, what kind of chemicals, what kind of things can be added. Then market research, and then what the trend people are following. People are willing to go out, or people are want everything at their home doorstep. All these trends you should follow, do the research and apply for which company you are joining or apply for your startup. But you have to study entrepreneurship very closely, then only you will become the successful person in your life. And that is why ideas, you have to think about what is desirable to users, means your customers, what is viable in the marketplace, whether they are ready to pay the price for that, and what is possible with technology. Do you have such technology with you? If you don't have, you can request your friends, request your seniors, colleagues, they will support you, or request your faculty. But these three circles needs to be complete, then your innovation will be a very big hit in the global market. There are certain risks because nobody has done before that. So whether this freshener cup can be a successful or not, but chances are there for long odds for success. But if you have done well market research, then it can be good success for you. Sometimes technology risk is also there. You won't get good technology, so it gets soggy, or it will get some break or brittleness. That all goes, but you can rectify all these things if your conviction is very strong. Like this gentleman is not more than 10th pass or 12th pass. He is not an engineer in civil engineering, but he has changed the pottery industry, which is being used clay. And I'm not going to teach you how the clay or mud kind of refrigerator is one of the biggest success, which requires no electricity, and it has 3 chambers, and one is for just cooling the water, and other two is keeping vegetables fresh for more than 7 days, because this water is also a big coolant, and this reduce the temperature of the whole this chamber, and this keeps the vegetable and he was on Discovery Channel, and on National Innovation Council has supported him in a big way. So how can somebody who is less educated than you can think about all these things? This is very challenging. And the way very traditionally he is manufacturing, he has not set up a very big factory of 20 crore or 30 crore. He is doing the similar, and he's also making the earthen pots. Earlier he was doing it. So this gentleman or this boy can do innovation. Why not you can do such kind of innovation? That is why the person behind Apple phone talks about innovation distinguished between a leader and a follower. If you are an innovator, you are a leader. And if you are not an innovator, then people will follow you because you are innovator. So everybody follows for Apple iPhone. The new version is yet to come in the month of September, but all people have predicted it will look like this, it will have this kind of configuration and all that. So people are looking towards the leader. So become a market leader, become a corporate leader. There you will get the most respect and most achiever syndrome in your life. And every year, Booz and Company conducts the Global Innovation 1000 study to identify the most innovative companies who are spending a lot on research and development. Unfortunately, Indian companies are still lacking into this top numbers. But I'll tell you, we want that you are the young Indians, and you should be more innovative, more research oriented person in your life, so that you can be in the top 10 in future. The coming top 10 is not a big, not an easy thing. And you can see the Amazon is number 1. Then Alphabet means Google is number 2. That is from software and services. Then Volkswagen is number 3, automobile. Samsung number 4, technology, hardware. Intel is basically chip, semiconductor is number 5, because they keep on changing their products and upgrading their product. Same with Microsoft Corporation, software and services. Every month you will get updates, or sometimes every week you get updates. Apple is number 7, but still it is on top 10. But till Steve Jobs and other collaborations and all that, it was on top 3, but now it is on top 7. Roche and pharmaceutical from Switzerland is 8. Johnson & Johnson 9, and Merck and Company again pharmaceuticals. You can say even in the pharmaceutical they are doing huge investments in R&D, huge investment in innovation. Similarly other. But if you look for the Indian companies, our first highest ranked company is 262 out of 1000. That is Tata Motors. Then 381 is Mahindra, Sun, Lupin, Reliance, Glenmark, BHEL, and Bharat Electronics, Cipla, and Infosys is 961. So I want that with your intervention in coming year or 5 year, we should be somewhere in these top 10 or somewhere in top 100 also. Then I think that will be the biggest achievement of Raj Rajeshwari Institute, the biggest achievement of IIC, where the AICT is also investing a huge thing. So don't think that always you are going to bring a new product. Hardly new products come to the market. They are 3 to 4%, which you are seeing first time, like robotic mops, which keep on mopping on their own, and when they get discharged, they go for the charging dock, and then they say that I'm now charging, or once they finish their work, they can even flush their dust out at some pocket. So all those innovative products are 3 to 4%, but rest 96% of activities or businesses are enhancement, means improvement, refining of feature of existing product, whether you make it cheaper, better, faster, more user-friendly, or extension of features, or specialization, niche creation for youth, niche creation for elderly, old, for women, for child, for kids, for toddlers, for differently abled, any area you can work. There was one eyeball phone which had one SOS button. So it was dedicatedly made for elderly person, because in case of any medical emergency or any threat, they can press only that button instead of dialing the whole thing or looking, putting their glasses and then looking where is the where is the number of my son to whom I should call. The one SOS button, direct call goes to son, daughter, second hunting call, third hunting call, or whatever they are close, manager or somebody. This is creation of niche. This innovation we are looking. One button used by some innovator like you, boys and girls, changed the sale of the eyeball phone by more than 35%. One button, only one button. So I'm talking the same way, that think for enhancement, think for extension, or think for specialization. You will be the most innovative person, and go only frugal way, because don't spend too much on your research or your thought. Only what, wherever is the scarcity, where is the demand, only supply. So if there is a demand for fresh water, don't give them solution of 15,000 rupees of water cleaning thing. 1,500 rupees, how it can be done by using your technology, membrane technology, which you at your Raj Rajeshwari Institute, you are already studying all those things. How to bring, and that is why when I met Dr. Vinoth at the National Engineering College, Kovalpatti, I was amazed to see the boys which he has supported them. They are boys and girls. They showcased me more than 50 products which are only for the local rural youth. Whether is how to identify with the sensor that how much water content is in the coconut, rather than bringing and close to your ear to hear the voice of the water flowing inside. They introduce such kind of sensor based product. So I'm saying, when at the Kovalpatti in Tamil Nadu, when Dr. Vinoth showcased me all these kind of products being done by the students, there I felt that this frugal innovation is more required for the rural people rather than urban community, those who can pay more. So that is why it should be low cost design. It should be having efficiency, capital efficiency. Manufacturing should be simple, and it should add non-value features. So think about frugal engineering. Definitely you will be the most successful. So you become a frugal innovator that produce products and services that are affordable by more people at low levels of income without compromising quality. And with that only you can start your social enterprise also with frugal innovation. So social enterprise is a part of extension of your frugal innovation, which is low cost and high affordability. Sometimes we call it jugaad also. And now this word is improvisational innovation. So if you have some problem, you use some jugaad to improvise to scale up the need. But if that jugaad you convert into a kind of a product, definitely it can be disruptive innovation in sector such as health, education, housing, wherever you want to do. So basic jugaad can be converted into improvisational innovation. So basically the jugaad is frugal, flexible, and inclusive. People can adopt or they can use these kind of jugaads very frequently. So it should always, if you want to do frugal innovation or jugaad innovation, then you should follow your heart, keep it simple, do more with less, think and act flexibly, and seek opportunity in diversity, and include the margin for your further growth also. So all those things are very simple for you. So I can say it is from only jugaad to frugal engineering. It's to produce products and services that are affordable by more people at low levels of income without compromising the quality. You can become a frugal engineer, and it is not only common in India, but similar approaches to innovation exist in many emerging markets. In Brazil, they call it Zishno, and in China, they call it Zizushuan. That is also very much common in these kind of countries, those who are the emerging market. The first jugaad you must have seen was in Gujarat, where they have added this bullet or this motorcycle with the cart, and they use it for transportation, for public passengers, for any other kind of thing. So whenever you need, you change the rear wheel, and otherwise you can use it as a bike also with removing this. So all these things are very simple and most innovative, most economical quality method to design it by unusual and unimaginable means and ways. Jugaad cannot be learned and should come from within you. Means it is your creative mind, and it can be never understand how someone has invented. But once you see, you can say, come on, even I can do. This is a very basic thing. This is very easy thing I can do. But who has thought with the high level of imagination, high level of creativity, and skill of thinking out of the box, that person can keep on doing again and again such kind of frugal innovation, and you will keep on saying, come on, this is very easy, even I can do. You can do, but whether you have done, yes or no. If no, then you have no right to say that this is very easy, I can do, this is very easy, because this is simple. That is why we say that it can be done by everyone. But if it is very complex, it is a vaccine for COVID, then you cannot say, come on, it is very easy, I can do, because that is not a frugal innovation. That is being done by A plus B plus C, or 1 plus 2 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6, like that. But these kind of innovations are more acceptable at low cost. So that is why it can come from your mindset to keep on applying your thoughts for creation of new kind of products. And air fryer came after thinking, or somebody has done this kind of making pizza by using this blower, and backside they kept the ironing press. So heating is coming from back, and some low heat is coming from this, and then air fryer came to market, which you are paying 8,000 to 10,000 or 15,000. Or instant water heater came into the mind. Some boy and girl into his PG or hostel must have thought this kind of idea by using their broken kettle, and which is converted into instant water heater. Or where the water logging is a big problem. So this is in Thailand, and you cannot learn how somebody has thought, but you can understand that to avoid the water can come at the engine level, he has increased the height of the shock absorber. But the speed must be reduced by 5 kilometers per hour. But at least during the streets of Bangkok, when there was a big water logging in the areas, this gentleman, who is not a qualified mechanical engineer, also thought about creating something. And when I discussed the same thing with the mechanical engineering students, they said, "Sir, this is a very basic thing, but now we learned something from this man. Now we will make a push button kind of shock absorber. Whenever there is a water, we can increase the height for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Once we cross that waterlogged area, again it will come back down." So this boy or this gentleman has not thought, but our engineers has thought, and they are going to make such kind of facility in the automobiles. So it can be short-term requirement. So that is the reason you can see their frugal engineering products and you can apply in your business or in your activity the way others have done it. Similarly, this needs imagination. So your load is not touching to your head and all load is coming on your shoulder. So this is reducing the trajectory. So that National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, boys and girls have designed this. This is cane, very lightweight, cushioned, padded, and even belt is there. So if you want to release your hands and you have kid, baby in your hand, even you can do the work. So this is how things can be done. No electricity, but ironing can be done by using this kind of heating can be done. The flames can come here and they can heat the thing. But this is made by the Kashmir University boys and girls, and this is being used by many direct consumers in Uttar Pradesh, where earlier the electricity was a problem or getting coal and was a problem. So that is why they are using these kind of gas run ironing system. Slicing, bamboo slicing, all these can be thought by somebody and then it can be done. Coffee maker by using steam. So he has not gone to any B school or any engineering college, but he knows how to reduce the steam and this is all safety measure he has taken because he cannot buy 20,000 rupees or 15,000 worth of coffee making machine, but this can be done very easily, and he has not gone to MIT or any university, and he has not seen. So how to lift the water by using the engine, how to charge the mobile phones by charging 10 rupees per half charging and 20 rupees for full charging. You pay half cut chai and full chai. Similarly, he charged 50% charging and 100% charging. So many places there is no power due to floods or due to other pandemics or other issues. Then this person keep on doing this. Solar, this is imagination of your cloth washing machine. So it can be exercise plus you can do churning, some kind of designs, some kind of skills, thinking out of the box. You don't have birth, but you can create your own birth. You can create your own juicer. You can create your own system. You can utilize your thoughts or whatever facilities you have. There is age is also not barrier. Class 8 Aditya Joshi, fast drying, non-abrasive, waterproof solution filled with in a spray gun. Spray on your hand and you will get fitted with the gloves. So there is no need to carry gloves. The kind of a material which you are going to spray will stick to your hands for 1 hour, and whenever you want to peel it off, you can peel it off. So it's a temporary, but it can give you perfect size requirements. So 8th class Aditya, 10th class from Bihar, Patna. Innovation is about swiping the driving license like a credit card machine. The vehicle start only if pre-authorized license is swiped. So if somebody is not having driving license, cannot run the car or cannot drive the car. Similarly, headphones with sensor to detect external sound. So you are driving or you are riding the car bike, but backside horn can be you can hear the song. So this is class 8 girl thought or boy thought about all this. So even the car will not start if you put without putting your mobile on that dock. It says that if you don't, it says that don't use mobile while driving. So you have to park your mobile on this dock, then only it will start the car. So you have to be mobile free. So all these ideas, instead of calling a bell, it can be numbers. So if you put 1, 2, 3, it will ring different doorbell. It showcase for the children that my father has come. If it is 5, 6, 7, then mother has come, the different ring will bell. If it is 111, you press, then my grandma has come. And if it is 3, 4, 5 random, then it will bell, then some unknown person has come, then the boy and girl or children will not open the door. So this is a thought by a class 5 Rachri Chaudhary. I'm saying they are not capable to convert the product into reality. Their thoughts, unique doorbell to identify. So I want you to start thinking now only, then only. And it is not the age that at the young age you can do. This Vincent from Kerala has made the floating soap because at the backyard waters he used to go for his bath, and every time he miss or he flips his soap and it goes to the deep this thing. Now it is Vin soap, floating herbal soap, which can float, so he can easily take bath, and then it is hardly risky for him. So create your social enterprises by creating value by bringing together a unique package of your thoughts. And I appreciate it can be a book stores for social change, or it can be smokeless chulas or new kind of businesses which are low cost and products and services. More than profit, it should generate social value to your business, like using the old containers which are not going to be used and convert them into a eco-friendly school building where the government is facing problem to construct the building. So it is less usage of mortar, brick, and it is more reuse or upcycling. So they are building these kind, and after construction, you see what kind of nice thing has come up. So it is all insulated and well structured, and you know better than me that how can you use this discarded shipping container into this. Another upcycling is picking all carry bags or lays or potato chips bags or gift wrap thrown on the garbage area. Just cut them, clean them, then you can do the rolling, make the thread out of that, do the weaving by the some kind of on hand loom, then you can stitch and make the bags out of that. So this is the first process. You are cleaning them and it is a zero waste. Then you converted that into a rug, and this rug can be stitched like this, on weaved like this by any person who knows this kind of weaving, and then you can make a very nice bags out of this kind of rags. So they all are educated youth like you, and they have made Arohana toiletry bags, yoga mats, other kind of bags, some kind of your backpacks, and people are buying, paying additional money because they are saying we are using upcycled product, because it is not going to the earth back, and you are keeping these bags for 10 years with you. Life is very big, high for these kind of bags, and they are high quality, clean, fully sanitized, and well designed things made up of you can say waste. All this, once you see the close up, you can see that how waste has been used, plastic has been used to save the earth going to the landfill. So all these products are kind of these kind of things. So I would like to mention that social entrepreneurs are not content just to give a fish or teach how to fish. They will not rest until they have revolutionized the fishing industry. So you should not do only for short-term support to the community, but it should be change the community. That is something I'm looking for from your end. So thank you very much, all of you. I took a lot of time discussing with you. But if you have any questions, then we can have a question answer session. And otherwise,
Great, sir. First of all, this is in one aspect, you have covered everything from how a frugal innovation should be, from simple to sustainable, products or services. You started with how Sachin and Benny Bansal started Flipkart with just 4 lakh when they sold to Walmart for $16 billion. That is closer to 150 lakh Indian rupees, 50 lakh crore. So, as you rightly said, you don't need crores of money to invest, put it on a machinery or a factory to start a company and give value. All you need is, the thinking that has to come from the heart, or the gut feeling for the basic frugal innovation. So one cannot teach how to be creative. That has to come from the heart. That's all that you very well explained. So I think our students will take that point. Of course, everybody is creative in this earth, as you said. How we execute that and making it to an innovative product or service, that lies in a student hand. Am I right? So I think in any given society, everybody is creative. Am I right? Even a janitor is creative, a student is creative, a watchman standing outside the gate is creative. Everybody gives the idea, but whoever execute, they become innovators. That's what you said. They have to be executors. I'm ready. We cannot go and claim. If somebody would have thought about that, but until product or service, you cannot go and claim, hey, this is easy, because that day is done. So you have said we have to be a doer rather than just being a pure thinker alone. So that way, we can create more frugal innovation in our society. And at the end, you talked about the sustainability part. How our current generation has to think about upcycling or other ways, that is not a lot of products and bring it to our mother earth. So that put it in a very 1.5 hours of session is so so much of enriching to you all, and to me, all the innovations, it was amazing. So you as a civil engineer, he has given you an input. He has shown you how we can get it from a used container, how you can build a sustainable home. I'm right, an insulated home from those things. So everything, it is not just only a computer science student has to innovate by developing a new app or services. So innovation is for everyone. So he has shown an example of building an app till a container, a used container. So you can take even this 1.5 presentation will, give you more motivation to come up with new way of thinking down the road, and everyone can create frugality. Am I right? So simplicity is more important. Please reduce the complexity. You don't have to, if I add more product and features inside my product, that will give me good innovation. No, what Sar told is right. You said in a very right way that simplicity wins in the end. So make it simple and sustainable. You can have a wonderful product. So thank you, sir. It's an amazing presentation. You covered holistically, how our students can think and execute and come up with a frugal product. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the effort you have taken. Now I will leave to the faculty members and students here. If you can ask questions, please feel free to ask. You can unmute yourself and ask any questions.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Hello.
Yeah, please, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. Myself, Vijendra Kuknur, working as assistant professor in mechanical engineering department. Our institute name is Hyderabad Karnataka Education Society's Sarojini Leeladhar Nair College of Engineering, which is located in Raichur, North Karnataka place. So recently, last year back, as per the central government or AICT, we made National Innovation Startup Policy Cell in our college. So recently I joined in this college. Prior to this, I was here only. But recently, again, I came back to this college. So I was the I'm the in charge. I'm the coordinator for the NISP cell here in our college. So till now we didn't took any kind of activities with respect to startup or different kinds of activities with respect to entrepreneurship or some other. So last 15 days back we have made MOU with Atal Incubation Center, which is located in Bangalore, Jyoti Institute of Technology, and I had discussed with Professor Dr. Ananta MG Ananta Prasad sir also.
Anant Prasad. Yeah, Anant.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Anant is there. Yes. So we supported Jyoti Institution to start, and they are doing extremely good in the field of innovations. And they have dedicated one full building for innovation. You must have visited that also.
My question is, sir, there are three core areas what they are, they are working on it. One is materials and food, and another thing, one more area is there. With respect to materials area, so we have a in curriculum that mini project is there for 6 semester students. Okay, can we make any kind of collaborative work with well-known institutes or well-known organization where our students can go there and they can conduct different kind of experiments, and they can come out with a very good results, and they will get a knowledge also. Is there any such kind of platform from this particular cell, sir?
Yes, even with the Jyoti Institute also you can collaborate with them. Already you have a MOU, so students can go there, and even they are promoting faculty like you also in your domain area also. Suppose you are in chemical engineering or you are into civil engineering, so they are working even in the plant tissue culture also. So you can do work, or you can do consultancy also under that particular thing. And it can be a tripartite MOU between EDI, your institute, and Jyoti, where the technology domain students can learn within your institute, or they can do some kind of business incubation there. And EDI can provide, the Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India can provide students how to combat, how to fight with the local environment, means the market, the challenges, the finance, and all this kind of thing. So it can be done always. So very good, noble idea which you have done. And definitely, I will love to come to Raichur and meet your management for further discussions.
I'm very thankful, sir. But our head office is, society is located in Gulbarga, sir. Now it is called Kalaburgi place. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead. Yeah.
Kalaburgi place, sir. So our the society office, main office, head office is located at Gulbarga, sir, Kalaburgi.
No problem. So, just email me, and then we will see, and we will help all the students. It is a Raj Rajeshwari's initiative, and you please write to me. Definitely, we'll go ahead. We'll support you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. It's a very wonderful and very informative session, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, okay, Dr. Vinoth, and so thank you very much for giving me opportunity to discuss with the students. Thank you, Babita Madam. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Kavya, MPM, to deliver the oath of thanks.
Very good morning to one and all. I'm Mr. Kavya, MPM, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the oath of thanks for the event to all the dignitaries assembled here. Firstly, I would like to thank our today's chief guest, Dr. Raman Gujal, who honored this session with his formidable knowledge sharing and also motivating our students to do innovative things, and also for enlightening our students that no profession will be going to success only if you do the work with the passion and the innovation. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to thank our management and beloved principal and the dean sir for their support to organize this event. And also, I'd like to thank Mr. Vinoth Pongu for their putting their inputs and making the event graceful. And also, I'd like to thank the organizers, that is Mr. Amritraj sir, HOD, ISC department, and also Mr. Malarviji ma'am, Civil Engineering department, to make this or to arrange this wonderful event, which helps our students for their future. And also, I would like to thank our faculties and the students who making the event a grand success. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I thank everyone and our beloved speaker today. Students, do you have any queries? You can put in the chat box.
So I'm giving my email ID. Students can write to me, and they are asking. So I will reply to them over the email whenever they want to ask me specific questions. So I'm available. Is it fine, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, fine, sir.
So you can share the email ID. My email ID is with you. So you can share the email ID, and then students can directly ask me, or can I put it on this chat box only?
Yes, sir. You can do. We will also share on the students.
You share that, yeah, and then you can share the list of students with me. Definitely, we will send them the basic information of today's session also.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your
Can we take
valuable.
ma'am, we can take a pic with our we can take a quick pic with our chief guest. Everybody can unmute their video and take a pic with our chief guest. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Shall we take a pic with everyone? Like they can unmute their video, so all the students can unmute their videos.
Unmute your videos, so we will take a pic along with this to make the event memorable.
Yeah, Preeti and Bhavita ma'am, yeah, you can take a screenshot.
Yes, sir.
It's done. Shall we? We can mute. Am I right now?
Yeah, thank you. So I'm logging out. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I look forward to do more program with you. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vinoth, sir, and the team for your coordination for successful conduction of this event.
Thank you, ma'am. You've done a great job. Civil Engineering Department coordination
Thank
great
you, sir.
today. You've done a fantastic job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. From my side, I really thank Vinoth, sir, and chief guests and everyone who have participated and helped me in the program success. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.